Hello, this is Invector and welcome to my newest How to Fight 4 video. In today's video, we are going to be playing as Lithuania, and we are going to be playing as non-aligned Kingdom of Lithuania, and we are going to integrate Poland, Estonia, Latvia, and most of Russia and Germany and many other countries. So let's start with the production. We need guns, support, artillery, and trucks. And the first order of business, we are going to make Poland Kingdom of Poland and then integrate their land and their army into ours. Let's switch to partial mobilization because we are going to get a war economy for free from our focuses. Let's exile Voldemort. Let's get capital of industry because we are going to be building a lot of railways. We have exiled them and let's continue down the path. A king for our people. Let's hire this guy. We need army XP. We have an encroaching civil war from the fascists, but we are going to crush them before it becomes a problem. Now we are going to support monarchism in Poland and install a monarchy there. Let's also start making some trains. Now we are going to route out to Iron Wolf. And let's start enacting these to increase the monarchism in Poland. Please note that there might be a civil war in Poland with like a one tile, but it's not a problem. Just Poland is gonna crush it, and then it's gonna be the same thing. So don't worry about that if it happens. So we are done with the monarchism in Poland. Now we can install the Kingdom of Poland. Let's also hire the terrorist and hire this. There we go, Poland is now Lithuanian Poland, and they're our puppet. And now we can restore the Commonwealth. We are going to use a grand battle plan. I'm skipping most of the research, but you know what to do at this point. So we have restored the Commonwealth, and let's now claim Estonia and Latvia. There we go, we have their army. Let's organize the armies. Let's move our capital to Vilnius. And I'm going to start building some railroads because we need to prepare for Germany and Russia, basically. Now, I'm building the railroads for the German war, but I'm gonna show you it's impossible to fight the Germans and the Russians at the same time. Well, it could be, but not really for me. Like, I don't want to show you something almost impossible for you to replicate, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna show you how impossible it is, and then switch to just conceding Memel to Germany, and then fighting the Russians, and then the Germans. I'm just organizing my army, so we have this defensive template, and we have the offensive template. So we are going to hold the line with the defensive template and attack with the offensive one. Also, let's make another division template for the garrisons, mobile and cavalry. Just one division is enough. Cav. And let's switch our occupation division template. There we go. Let's also start training some infantry. This is our attacking infantry. And we are still gaining manpower from the changes to our laws. And there we go. We have the war goals. Now let's start doing some industrial focuses and let's declare war at the same time, because you must declare at the same time, otherwise UK guarantees Estonia. So if you wait for the first country's capitulation, you will be in trouble with the allies. So, but if you do this like that, like declare war at the same time, then there's gonna be no problem from the allies. As you can see, we can do some small encirclements. And if we take their capital, it's gonna be over. There we go, easy peasy. We annex everything because we have cored all the land. And let's set up the front lines. And let's push. There we go. We annex everything again. And now we are a big country with 82 factories. Now at this point I was getting prepared for the German war. But then I tried it out and it didn't really work out that well. So then I changed strategies and went after the Russians instead. But this focus gives us actually the war economy. As you can see, we have a sizable economy now. And we're done with the railroad, so let's start building some military factories. I switched up my mind at this point and started to focus on the resources and then build factories on the land with the resources. And Germany demands Memel. This is the turning point in the save. So when this happens, if you don't accept, Germany will declare war and Russia will also declare war at a later time. But you won't be done with Germany when the Russians declare war. So if you don't accept, you'll be at war with the two giants of the European powers. I'm just waiting until one day is left, and then I say no. And Germany declares war. And now I'll try to hold the line. So I say no to the Germans. I'm not gonna give them Memel, but the thing is, I can't actually finish off the German war and then focus on Soviet Union, because when you're at war against a major nation, the justification time on your country is actually lowered. So Russia will complete their war justification very quickly, and they will declare war before we are done with Germany. And we can't defend against the two giants, so we are gonna lose the war, and then I'm gonna load up a save at the point that Germany wants Memel from me, and then continue on from there. So if you want to jump ahead and watch the actual footage from that, you can just do that. But if you just want to see what happens if you say no to Germans and also fight the Russians, and like how it is impossible actually to fight off against the two countries at the same time, this is basically the footage for that. So if you don't want to see that, jump ahead. But I wanted to include it just so that people can see how difficult it is to fight Germany and Russia at the same time. But if you claim that you can do it, then do it make a video and send the link to me, and I'll command you. Now I'm setting up a front line on the Czech border as well, because Germany is going to either just annex or declare war on Czechs. So I need to put troops there, and I'm just trying to push the northern side of Germany to capitulate them easily, because Berlin is actually really close. But now Germany is done with Paris, and they are going to flood divisions into our border, so it's going to be really difficult to push them. But as you can see, we are actually making gains. But we have also lost some lands. We have lost Poznan. I'm trying to reclaim it. But it is very difficult because their troops are good, they have good technologies, they have an air force, and we don't. And the Soviet Union is justifying a war against us, and it's just 40 days, and there is no way we can capitulate Germany in 40 days. So it's gonna be a problem. So I just said, okay, maybe just start preparing for the Russian war as well, because they're not actually asking for any ground, they're just justifying a war goal. So you can't just really say no. They're just gonna take it. So I'm pulling divisions from the German front and positioning them at the Russian front. And you will see that our divisions are going to start struggling with the defense of the Germans, because we're not that we don't have enough men to actually defend against the Germans now. And we can definitely not push, so I've tried building some forts to stop them from assaulting our divisions. I'm pulling more and more divisions from the German front to the Russian front. Yeah, the micromanagement was actually really important here, because they are really pushing into us. And Russians declare war. And it's all red bubbles, as you can see. It's really difficult to hold the Russians with like half-equipped, few amount of divisions. But I wanted to see what will happen. Like, yeah, I'm using all the divisions I have to hold them off. I said to myself, if I can hold them off for like 6 months to 1 year, maybe I can actually win against them, because they will lose a lot of manpower and equipment, like just bashing their heads against my to my front lines. But you will see what happens next. Now they are pushing into our country. They have taken Lithuania, Estonia, and they have navally invaded. If you think my channel deserves to grow and my videos are worth watching, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So I just accepted the German demand for Memel, and we are gonna cede Memel to Germany. And now Russians are justifying a war goal against us again. But this time we have all the divisions at our disposal to fight them. So remember that you don't need to actually improve the railroads for Germany, but improve the railroads against the Russian front, because the railroads are actually really important in the fight. You will see in this campaign, in also my other previous videos, when I'm fighting a war, I'm constantly building railroads and improving my supply lines to fight the best that my troops can fight. So that's really important. Like, two things in this game are really important. One is supply, and the second is air. And in this save, we didn't really have any time to either produce or actually research the stuff we need for the planes. So I don't really have an air force, but we have a grand army and we have anti-air on our division. So that's basically the second best thing. So now the Soviets come with an ultimatum, and we are gonna say no. When you're fighting the Germans, it doesn't come up with an ultimatum, so I don't know what happens. So anyway, so they declare war, And now we are at war with Russia. So, like in almost every war, I just check if they actually push into us, but they don't, so I'm gonna start pushing. And at this point, I just said, okay, can I push with our defensive divisions as well? At this point, we are actually very powerful. Like we have a good army. We have 121 factories, and we can actually push into Russia. So I'm gonna do that. So this is the template that I'm pushing with, and we're gonna add medium flame tanks to our division as well. You can pause the video if you want to check the division, but it's basically the same thing that I use in every one of my videos. And as you can see, they are navally invading us again. So we need to pull our divisions and put a stop to this madness. And they're really fast, so you need to be really fast to actually stop them into invading your country from the behind. This is actually beneficial to us because that basically means encircled divisions. So it's good for them to, for us to send naval invasions and land their troops, so we can destroy them for good. There we go, taken care of, and they have another naval invasion. So we need to constantly stop them from navally invading our nation. But every naval invasion is like 10 to 30 divisions of their divisions just destroyed. And as time goes and they navally invade us and get their divisions encircled and destroyed, we will have an easier time pushing into their country. So that's the big plus for us. And yeah, we can actually really push into their country now. And don't forget to improve the railroads. Another naval invasion. Let's put a stop to it. There we go. They are bombing us, but we can repair them faster than they can bomb us, so that's fine. Another naval invasion. And 10 more divisions destroyed. Sometimes this happens based on the land that you conquer from the Russians. You can actually get unlinked supply hubs, so you can just link them yourself manually with new railroads. So don't forget to check for that. $15 or so more divisions encircled. And let's build even more railroads. recon company. I'm researching because I'm gonna get rangers. And what the hell has happened here? Something broke, probably because of Romania. Yeah, they look at the map and they're like, oh, Russians are actually really losing the war. Let's cede Bessarabia to Russia. Why? Just say no, they're not gonna declare war. As you can see, I'm checking what we need and putting my new military factories onto whatever is lacking. So that logistics tabs is actually very important. Use that constantly. Check logistics tabs, see what you need, and then build whatever you need. All of those divisions are encircled too, so that's pretty good. Nice. Another naval invasion. This is like probably like 50 to 100 divisions they've lost navally invading us. Which is just stupid of them to try, but they are gonna keep trying anyway. Because they must have think like the front line is failing, they've almost captured Moscow. If we can just take their big cities and capitulate them before they capitulate us. Like, it's not that faulty, but how Stalin does this is actually really stupid, so... Like, if you actually play as Russia, I don't recommend this. I don't recommend playing like this. There we go. All those divisions are encircled as well. Encircled and destroyed. So we have taken Sevastopol. And Finland is actually trying to push into Russia as well, so that's good. Let's build more railroads. And now we have 1.5 million manpower and 160 factories, so we are actually really powerful. Now we are pushing into Caucasus and they can't really defend against us. They've lost 3 million men already. And they are at war with Axis also, and Italy is pushing from the south. Which is interesting, like Italy doing something good, you know? Surprising to see. And I hate this this frontline thing. Like, why would you put a frontline on Italy? Like, I don't want that. I'm fighting the Russians. Because all your divisions get stuck there and they're like, oh, we must be fighting Italy. Which is stupid. Yeah, they have almost capitulated. Now I'm justifying some war goals to like Afghanistan and whatever, but you can just ignore that. I'm not gonna declare war. I'm just checking some stuff, you know, like what can we do, what can we conquer, whatever. There we go, and we have 100% of the war score actually. So I'm gonna next take everything. Nice. And now we can justify a war goal on Germany. But then I realized Japan is actually guaranteeing Germany. So I said, okay, maybe let's not declare war on Germany then, and declare war on someone else. Yeah, justification is ready, but... Oh, I said, okay, I don't want to be at war with Japan. So instead, let's justify a war goal on Hungary then. 90 days, that's fine. Romania is 155 days, but yeah. Italy is also guaranteed by Japan, so Italy's out. So yeah, let's justify a war goal on Hungary. Fall of London? What? Germany has sea lioned successfully in 1942. You don't see that every day. So this isn't going to change anything actually, because they're at war with USA as well. So they're not gonna get a peace deal. We have our justification ready, so then let's declare war. And we'll see what happens with Axis. Thing is, our army is actually like technologically advanced compared to theirs. And we have 270 factories now, so we are really good equipped. And as you can see, the small pocket is gone, and we are really pushing into them. This is not a war. This is just a slaughter. Romania is gone. Hungary is gone. One of our guys got adaptable. Berlin, Hamburg has fallen. We are just pushing into their victory points at this point. There we go. Kiel is gone. Bulgaria is also gone. Now all we need to capitulate are Germany and Italy. Germany has fallen as well. And let's start to push into Italy. Yeah, but without Germany, it's just too easy to conquer Italy, actually. So, yeah, Greece needs a little care, because you can easily get encircled in Greece. Now, at that point, I wanted to take Albania and is that Montenegro? I don't know. So I just checked, and yeah, I will be at war with Japan if I declare war onto them, even though they are puppets of Italy. So at this point, I just said, okay, whatever. If I'm gonna be at war with Japan, I'm gonna be at war with Japan, because I want to take those countries. There we go, our peace deal. Now we have 64% of the war score, but we're not going to be able to annex everything. So let's start with Memel and yeah, I'm just going to skip ahead. So yeah, we have taken almost everything in Europe, like Belgium and Luxembourg, everything is gone. Italy almost completely annexed. And now I'm moving my troops into the Manchukuo and Manchukuo part of China, and I'm gonna start naval invasions into Japan after I've taken some of the land here, because I need to bring my navy here. So there we go. Korea is gone. And let's start naval invasions from Korea to the mainland Japan, starting from Nagasaki. Yeah, in this save, we are not gonna nuke Nagasaki, but we are gonna conquer it. It's 1944. We have landed. And let's just skip ahead because we're just gonna walk into victory points at this point, so. Japan also needs a little micromanagement, but it's not that hard to conquer Japan. Especially after, like, they've lost a lot of troops in China. They've been fighting in China for years. And we have the peace deal. I'm gonna skip ahead to the end. It doesn't matter. So yeah, we have the American Japan. And we have annexed some of the Japanese lands. And there's a big China with a lot of smaller Chinas. Turkey is still standing. There's an Iraqi Republic. And a very, very big Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. So this is the end of the video. I thank you all for watching this video, and maybe you can replicate this, or maybe you can actually prove to me that you are the better player by defeating Germany and Russia at the same time as Lithuania. So these are the stats if you want to check. 5.35 enemy casualties. If you can just drop a like and subscribe to my channel, that would be very much appreciated. I spend a lot of time making these videos, so I really appreciate it if you can just do that, because it's free, you know, just push a button, that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.